This was one of the questions I was asked during my Google SRE interview. Suppose you are working on a Linux production server and accidentally delete an important file. So, how would you recover that file? Here's how I would approach it. First, I would check whether the deleted file is still open by any running processes. So, I would run a Linux command lsof pipe grep deleted. If I find my file in that output, that's actually the good news. Even though the file has been deleted from the file system, a running process may still have an open file descriptor pointing to that file. For example, let's say suppose I get PID as a 1234 and file description as 5, I can recover the file using a command called cp/proc /1234/fd/5, and I can easily copy this file to a specific location. In our case, let's say we are copying it into the /temp folder. This creates a new copy of the deleted file. And this is an important Linux concept. Deleting a file doesn't necessarily mean its data is immediately gone. Now, what if lsof by grep deleted doesn't return anything? That means no running processes currently has the file open. In that situation, I would first check for a backup or snapshot and then restore the file from there. If this is a cloud server, I would also check whether the underlying volume has a snapshot available. For example, an AWS has EBS snapshot. I would also check Git, version history, application logs, replications, or any other redundant copy of the data. If I don't have any backup or snapshot, then as a last resort, I can consider file system recovery tools such as extundelete, TestDisk, PhotoRec, or Scalpel. But recovery isn't guaranteed, guys. It depends on the file system, whether the deleted data has already been overwritten and how quickly I can act. And there is one very important point which you should always remember while doing all this process. Make sure you are avoiding writing a new data to that specific disk, because new data could overwritten the blocks belonging to the deleted file and make recovery much harder or even impossible.